Hello and welcome to Riff of the Day. Let's go and check it out. On Riff of the Day, all the riffs you will see will be my own ideas. They won't be band or artist riffs, they will come purely from my own inspiration. And the idea behind that is to try and inspire you, the watcher and learner, to come up with your own ideas and to inspire you to either take on what you've seen me play, embellish it in your own way, or to come up with entirely your own new ideas. Another thing I would say is also you may want to stop the video at times to practice what you've seen and then play the video again, then stop again, practice what you've learned in that new portion of the video, and so on, depending on what level you are at yourself. If you're enjoying watching this video, please consider smashing that like button and subscribing to my channel so that I can keep on bringing this free content. I'm going to go through a slow-mo version of this riff of the day and hopefully you can follow along. This is adding on to the slow version you saw earlier. First of all, we're playing this D shape at the 4th fret. It's important to know that we need to mute the D string. So we're just playing the G string, the B string and the E string. Okay, not the D string. So I'm muting. I'll just do one downstroke. And we've got those 3 notes. And then we're going to arpeggiate back up those same 3 notes. Down. And now we're going to arpeggiate back up. So that's the first part of this riff. We stay in the same position and we're going to keep our ring finger where it was. And we're going to move our middle finger to the 5th fret on the A string and our index finger to the 4th fret on the D string. We are going to play the A string, 5th fret, and then we're going to reach down and we're going to upward pluck the B and G string together, which are open strings. We're not going to touch this string, the 4th fret at the D string. Okay, that our finger's just there for our next move, which you will see in a moment. And then we're going to reach down and upward pluck the B and G string. So again. Onto our next chord, which will be the same shape. So we're going to keep exactly the same shape as we have here and move it down to C. And this would be a C add 9 chord. We're going to play these notes. So 3rd fret at the A string, 2nd fret at the D string, open at the G, and then 3rd fret at the B string. So we've gone from here and now we're going to hit a G. This is a power chord G, so think of AC/DC. Middle finger on the 3rd fret of the low E, and then ring finger and pinky on the 3rd fret of the B and high E string, and we'll play that as a chord. And this, the only note that doesn't play is at the 5th string. We're muting that again with our middle finger. So, but all the rest of the notes will ring out. And then we're going to go to an A, and then these 3 notes at the 2nd fret. That's the first part of this riff. We're moving on to the second part now. We're going to play an E chord. So we're going to play it in full. I'll play the notes to you. So it's the E, then 2nd fret A, 2nd fret D string, 1st fret G string, open B string, open high E string. And then we're going to arpeggiate up 3 strings, the B string, G string and the D string. So we're going to go from and those 3 strings arpeggiated upwards. Now we're going to come to an unusual chord. We're fingering 2nd fret at the A string and 2nd fret at the B string. We're going to mute the D string with our middle finger again, so it doesn't sound, but we're going to leave the G string open. So it's got a little bit of dissonance to it, but it won't when we slide to our next chord. And we're just going to slide up 1 fret, keeping exactly the same shape, also making sure we're muting the D string at the same time. Okay, a little bit tricky for beginners. Got a little bit of a country ring to it, hasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we'll do that again. And now we're in position. We're going to go back to our G again. And then we finish off with an open D chord. So that would be open D string, 2nd fret at the G string, 3rd fret at the B string, and 2nd fret at the high E string. And we play that twice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Sabs out.